if I have time, I'll actually show you Nest, which I think is on your CDs. Nest is one Cowbird self-hosting any other Cowbird that comes onto the network. So once one's booted, it's already got a boot image. I just did a straight cross-compile of the bootloader I'm using on here, put a shell script in, and it can continue going. Peacock I unfortunately didn't finish, but this is where it gets cool, especially if you pair it with BirdBrain. BirdBrain is, you'll see in the next slide, we actually started the JTAG interface last night. Imagine a 2 meg small boot image that has a Kismet drone and some rendering software running on it. And what happens is you take it into your work cafeteria, you plug it into the projector, you turn it on, you walk away, and Wall of Sheep appears. And of course, you can use the infrared remote to control it. You know, this can be done for good or bad, right? This is a very good tool if you're actually going in and doing a pen test. Drop it, log data, continue on your way. And of course, these things should be able to talk to each other. So, and this is kind of some of the next step stuff. Again, it's a $30 device, but adding all this extra hardware is going to cost about another $8 once we have a less ghetto prototype going. The SD card reader being key. We harvested one for like $7, but you can get the parts for $2. I've got a general idea where the tap points are. So if I don't have connectivity, I would just log to a 1 gig SD card until I find connectivity. If I run this thing off a battery pack and duct tape it to the bottom of a car or put it on a roof, let it gather data until it finds an access point and can return data, it becomes very powerful very quick, and I don't care if I get the device back. So doing bad is not always good, and that's not the point of this talk. You know, the same platform, Kismet in and of itself is kind of benign. It just tells you what's going on. Project Hawk is kind of a follow-on that I also started. And it's looking at using the same hardware platform and doing things like active disassociations after hearing the device driver attack, thinking about just killing malicious talkers, just dump their drivers so they have to reboot. Homing Pigeon's a little more malicious, but it would be a self-organizing network based on the same platform. Once it's reflashed, you drop it and it'll find its way back and allow you to bridge between them wired or wireless, so you can hop from homing pigeons and relay messages. Some of my lower end devices, and actually if anybody is familiar with PICs or other really small devices that can drive Ethernet and run over PoE, come talk to me. MacRabbit is kind of my equivalent of mice in a grain elevator. And then the EtherFox I haven't actually designed yet, but you know, it's the defense because I don't feel right just, you know, giving you tools to hurt yourselves. Questions? All right, well, thank you guys. I'll be around if anybody needs me.